passion, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a lead, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, not again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack, I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. Can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can not. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you, my own kids, the brass. They can off, them and you off. You too, Paul, got two biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. check the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison.
I think this is one of those plays. Carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow. He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Whoa. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A give, and here comes Robinson. That would qualify as an angry run. Powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And here's Bijan. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. And in motion is Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
21, Vikings 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. field by Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Quick throw here is complete. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he was able to get it back and avoid the turnover. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. They run over center with Robinson. And a short pickup down to the 21. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Chiefs 28, Vikings 21.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. 14 on the pickup, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
To throw is Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll get this out wide, and they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chiefs.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On second down, Mahomes. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. And the first down on the Chiefs.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. It's a first down and a gain of 16. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, KC. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On play action, here's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So that's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll run on second down. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Back to the ground after the penalty. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Look at the big man go. He is in. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 35-28. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. Another run here for Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
First down throw, Mahomes. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Mahomes. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's that man again, another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one he's got to have. His kick is good. He got it. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here we go on the return from the 1. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that gentle and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used